it's Malia. This will be a gentle stretch yoga sequence for anxiety and chronic fatigue. So I dealt with chronic fatigue for a while before and during panic disorder, and there were days when I could barely keep my eyes open or get up off the couch, but my body craved some gentle movement. So this would be a great practice for those days when you don't want to overwhelm your body or your mind. So relaxed, but a little bit of movement. So I really hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please like, comment, or subscribe so that I know to make more videos. And namaste, my sweet friends. And begin today's practice lying on our back. Getting nice and comfortable, feet on the floor, knees towards the ceiling, arms resting by your sides or on your belly. Finding a deep breath in and out. Beginning to arrive in this space in your body, setting aside anything else. Making the intention that this practice is your time, your space to heal, to restore. Begin to draw the right knee in towards the chest. Interlace your fingers around your right shin. Drawing that knee in nice and close, feeling your breath into your belly. You have the option to keep your left foot on the floor or extend your left leg out long by dragging your left heel along the mat. Left thigh presses down as the right knee draws in. Option to stay here or take your right knee into your right hand and open your right knee out towards your right armpit. Getting a little more into the inner thigh. Again, option to stay here or a half happy baby. Right knee is in towards right armpit. The right sole of the foot moves towards the sky, grabbing along the outside edge of your right leg or your right foot. Right knee back in towards center, in towards your chest. We'll turn this into a twist now. So extend your right arm out from your right shoulder. Left hand moves to the right knee and draw the right knee across the body over to the left. Any amount, you're in control. Maybe you send your gaze towards your right fingertips if that feels safe for your neck. And then deep breaths all along your spine. And your next inhale, draw the right knee back in towards the chest, squeeze it in tight. And bend your left knee, placing the left foot on the floor, right foot to meet the left. Deep breaths before the other side. Reset body and mind. Gently begin to draw your left knee in towards your chest, squeezing in nice and close. You have the option to keep your right foot on the floor, or you can extend the right leg out long on your mat. Make sure that feels okay for your back. Left knee draws in close, right thigh presses down. Feel your breath into the top of your left thigh. If you'd like, you can take left knee into left hand, opening out towards your left armpit. An option here if you'd like to take it for a half happy baby, sole of the left foot towards the sky, grabbing along your shin, your ankle, the outside of your left foot. Inhale, draw your left knee back in towards the center line. Moving towards our twist. Left arm out from your left shoulder. Draw your left knee across the body, over to the right. Maybe your gaze falls left, away from your knee. Deep breaths. Find some space along your back, your neck, your hips. Let's bring that left knee back into center. Right foot plants on the floor, left foot to meet the right. 3 deep breaths, closing your eyes if you'd like. Rest. Begin to draw one knee into the chest at a time, rocking a little bit side to side or making some circles with the knees, wrapping your arms around the shins. Right hand to right kneecap, left hand to left kneecap. Let's push the knees away from the body to straighten the arms, and on your exhale, draw the knees in back towards your chest. Inhale, lengthen the knees away from the body, up in asana. Exhale, knees to chest. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw in. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. One last time. Inhale, knees move away from the body. Exhale, draw them in. Nice. Inhale, begin to circle the knees away from each other and then draw them back together in center. Inhale, knees move away. Exhale, draw in some nice circles. Lubricating the hip joints, noticing what's happening. Any little sticky areas, use your breath. Beautiful. Let's reverse the direction of the circle. The next time that your knees come apart, we'll keep them there. So knees are out towards the sides. If you'd like to intensify, place your hands on the insides of your knees for a little bit of extra weight, breathing into your inner thighs. Allowing this opening to happen. Gently place your hands on the outsides of your knees, draw them back together. Any movement you'd like here, maybe rocking or circles with the knees. Begin to roll over onto one side. Take a moment to rest here. Recentering. Place your top palm on the floor, press yourself up, and we'll find a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, drop the right hand, reach up and over, side bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dropping the left hand, side bend. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale, side bend. We'll stay here this time. Just as you are, if you'd like to send your gaze up and down, or maybe circling the arm, the shoulder in its socket. Good. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Exhale, dropping the left hand, side bend up and over to the left. You can stay here, find some movement in your neck, maybe some movement in your arm, taking some big circles. It should just feel really yummy, really good for your body. As this entire practice should. We don't want to do anything that doesn't feel right for us today. This is your time. Beautiful. Both arms up on the inhale. Let's twist over to the right. Right hand back, left hand to the knee. Deep breath, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale back up through center. Exhale, twisting left hand back, right hand to the left knee. Inhale to lengthen through the spine and exhale, open across your chest, shining your heart. Inhale, both arms reach back up, big stretch, and exhale, allow the arms to float down. Good. And then your breath. Beautiful. Let's begin to cactus out the arms. We'll take the right arm underneath the left. So eagle arms. Right elbow crosses underneath the left. The backs of the hands or the palms can touch, or maybe a gentle hug if that's better for your shoulders. Elbows press down. Shoulders press down. Elbows lift up. Breathing into the tops of your shoulders, your upper traps. And we're going to start to make some circles within this pose. So some little circles with your elbows, exploring your upper back. Reverse the direction of your circles. Coming back to center, take a big inhale. And as you exhale, release the arms. Any movement that you need, roll through the shoulders, roll through the neck. And returning to center, inhale, cactusing out the arms, cross your left elbow underneath the right, left underneath right. Backs of the hands can touch, or maybe you double wrap to find your palms. Maybe a gentle hug. Shoulders press down, elbows lift up, breathe into the tops of your shoulders, maybe in between your shoulder blades. Deep breaths. Relaxing the jaw. And we'll find some circles with the elbows, your range of motion here. In the other direction. Coming back to center, big inhale. Exhale, unwind, release any movement in the shoulders, the neck, the jaw. You can open and close your mouth if you need to a few times. Good. Start to make our way onto hands and knees. Feel free to take a blanket under your knees if you need some extra support. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's inhale. Begin to drop the belly, crown of the head towards the sky, cow pose. As you exhale, round through the upper back. Back of the heart presses up, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthening out, open the heart. Exhale, round through the upper back. Beautiful. Continue with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Twice more. Starting to come back to your neutral spine. Extend your right leg back with your toes tucked underneath. Take a moment to press your right heel down towards the floor, stretching out the back of your right leg, your right calf. Inhale, shift back forward over your wrists. Plant the right palm and reach the left arm up and open to find a circle. So inhale, the left arm goes forward up towards the sky and then back around. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, opening out. So some nice big circles. Good. Plant the left palm down and trace your right foot over towards the left side of your body, looking over your left shoulder. Breathe into the right side of your body. Little side bend. Inhale, right leg comes back to center. Exhale, dropping the right knee down. Take a breath in. And then extending your left foot back, toes on the floor, pressing into your left heel towards the floor. Find a nice stretch in the back of the left leg. And to shift back forward over your wrists, weight into the left palm. Inhale, reach the right arm forward, up and back around. So some circles here. Inhale, reaching forward and up, open. So we're twisting across the upper back. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Planting the right palm. Let's trace the left toes over to the right, peeking over your right shoulder towards those left toes. Breathing into the left side of the body. Left foot comes back towards center. Drop your left knee. Take a breath. And we'll press back. Child's pose. So knees together or apart. Press your hips towards your heels, letting your head rest on the floor or a block. Arms can be out in front of you or by your sides. Deep breaths into your lower back. Up your spine, shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. Mind relaxed. Allow yourself to come back within, to recenter, refocus. And walk your hands back towards your heels. We'll swing the legs around to bring them out in front and make your way onto your back. Beautiful. Yeah, so I took my hair tie out. If you need to do that to be more comfortable, go ahead. Get nice and comfy. And begin to draw the right knee in towards the chest and cross your right ankle over your left thigh, sending your right knee away from you, flexing right toes. You have the option to pick up your left foot and draw it in towards your chest if you'd like, a figure 4, interlacing the fingers around the left thigh. And focusing on outer right hip. So sending your breath deep into your hip. Upper body, shoulders, neck, face are relaxed. And start to release. Place your left foot back on the floor, right foot to meet the left. Some deep breaths here. Big inhales. Full exhales. Begin to draw your left knee in. We'll cross the left ankle over the right thigh, flexing left toes back, left knee away from the body. Option to pick up your right foot and interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. Breathing into your outer left hip. Beautiful. We'll start to place the right foot back on the floor, left foot to meet the right. 3 deep breaths. Come back to center. Letting go of anything that's not right here. Inhale, open your arms out wide like a T, spreading your wings, heel-toeing the feet together, lifting the hips up. Set them over to the right a few inches, and we'll allow the knees to drop left. So hips to the right, knees dropping to the left. Maybe you gaze over your right fingertips. You're in control of how far this twist goes. Feel free to take a pillow underneath your left knee if you'd like that support. And then, as always, breath. Letting go of any work in the body. Next inhale, draw your knees back in through center. Hips shift back to center, gaze to center. And start to find the other side. So we're going to shift the hips a few inches to the left. Allow your knees to drop right. Maybe the gaze falls to the left, just an option. And settling in. Next inhale, begin to bring your knees back up through center, shifting everything back to center. And some deep breaths. Find some movement to help you release if you'd like. Knees to chest, windshield wipers with the feet on the floor and the knees from side to side. We'll end with a happy baby, so a full happy baby, both soles of the feet towards the sky, grabbing anywhere along the outside edges of your legs or your feet. Movement or stillness, you can gently rock side to side if you'd like, or stay in center. And to draw your knees back in towards the chest, any final movements to get yourself ready to relax. And I'd like you to find the most comfortable position for yourself to rest for a few minutes. This can be lying on your back. You can have some pillows underneath the knees or a blanket underneath your head or on top of you. When you find where you need to be, take a big inhale. And a full exhale, let go. Allow any thoughts to drift away. Allow yourself to settle into your body, feeling your muscles and your bones get heavy. Sinking into the support of the earth. And letting the breath be soft as it flows in and flows out, everything slowing down. Gently take a big inhale and a full exhale. Maybe begin to find some movement back into your body, ankles, wrists, rocking your head from side to side, or a big stretch and a yawn. One by one, knees draw in towards the chest, rolling over onto whatever side you'd like. Rest here. Let's take the top hand pressing into the floor. Rise yourself up to a seat, a comfortable seat. We'll bring the hands together to touch at the heart center. Thank you for joining me in this practice. May you be happy, healthy, safe, free, and loved. Namaste, my sweet friends.